not available, out with a right groin injury, so that means December. The Megabucks starting lineup for the Milwaukee Bucks team. Maybe he'll start tonight.
Yeah, and as one of the coaches said to me.
Handoff here to Damian Lillard. Giannis looking to penetrate against Sabonis. That help side coming over and forcing the turnover.
Good job, DeMar DeRozan coming late, forced Giannis into a turnover.
And a touch foul. They were really up against it in terms of perimeter defense depth on Sunday. Look for DeRozan, that won't fall, but second chance opportunity.
Also get to the rim going right-handed, really creative with his finishes.
Fox's three-pointer won't fall, so still no score here between these two teams. Prince brings it down over to Giannis. And he pulls up from mid-range, and
in terms of opponent's points in the paint, that pull-up will be there for Giannis all game long.
His 61st mid-range jumper. Be interesting. As you heard the pregame, you talk about DeMar DeRozan, who is the master at the mid-range, going against Giannis. They are 1 and 4 in terms of attempts. Andre Jackson
pick and choose his spots in terms of when to get into the mix.
Couple of buckets, 4-0 start here for the Bucks over the Kings. DeRozan, still got to get used to him wearing purple and white. The feed to Ellis, not there. Sabonis, one of the better rebounders, the best rebounder statistic.
Cannot lose contact with him inside.
And look at Doug Christ that you've seen that maybe translates to the kind of player that he was. You now see it in the team that he's. Dame with a step back right behind three-point territory, and a 7-2 start here for the Bucks.
No Chris Middleton.
Real nice there on the bench. Out for a second straight game with that left hip flexor strain. And I mentioned Keegan.
Yeah, just a real solid player out of Iowa. Great shooter.
One from the left wing, one from the right wing here for Dame.
Yeah, see, Dame is locked in here early. He understands the mission. What's going to be missing in terms of point production and what he's got to do to make up for some of that.
2 for 2 here for Dame. The miss by Murray. Prince thought about it. Backdoor look to Giannis instead. Reverse style. And Giannis has got 4 points.
Yeah, nice job. Good eye contact between Giannis and TP, Torian Prince on the backdoor cut.
Now Sabonis for 3. If you don't know in rebounding and have the second best 3-point field goal percentage.
Yeah, now his volume is not really high in terms of how many he shoots per game, but he's up there around 47%. He knocks him down at that rate. You've got to respect that, obviously.
41 of 88 now for the season after that latest make. And there's another lefty, almost 27 points per game. Dame once again. First miss. Leaking out is Ellis, and Dame did the block. Okay. Wow. Doing his best Giannis chase down impression.
Keon Ellis still in shock.
Block from the corner. A little splash tucked into the corner for got a little sponsor to it.
Dame Lillard, a sponsored block already?
That's right.
Wow.
It's Giannis, almost the same spot as his first mid-range attempt. Sabonis and DeRozan working off each other. The tip out into the hands of Brook. And Prince again passes up the 3-point shot. Better ball movement, you can see it already with this offense versus what they showed on Sunday against the Knicks. Here's Giannis. Chest bumps against Sabonis, spins away from him. And Fox can get up and down really fast.
Oh, basketball. Turn your head, he's going by you.
Giannis can do it too. And draws the shots coming for Giannis. You see he still leads the league in scoring. Time for a quick word. What, the day after that Giannis had his season-high 59 points against Detroit in November.
Talking about with a 49-point game.
At the time, Giannis had that 59 was the most that anyone had scored in the league here this year. There's DeRozan the big
to elevate and pick and choose his spots where he could dominate offensively.
It'll be Bucks basketball.
It was everything and more, and it's great to see them here at the game here tonight as well, Lisa.
Yeah, life can be so serious, right? Is what Ajax had.
Really pressured. A lot of times that reminds you that it's a game. It's fun. Go out there, don't take it too seriously. There's a lot more serious things happening around the world. And the Make-A-Wish people approached my family when my son Josh Lisa was going through a leukemia battle.
Oh, yeah?
Years and years ago, and he said that his wish was to go to Hawaii on a family trip.
Okay.
And they understanding everything you're going through as a family in situations like that.
Oh, Damian Lillard, count it! Side of all these Damian Lillard highlights here in the first quarter. Got this shot.
Really hyping up like they need him on the floor, especially closing minutes of games because of how effective he is as a defensive player.
Well, that's the fourth four-point play this season for Damian Lillard. Sabonis again inside the paint, that rims out. Sabonis guarding Giannis, who goes right at him, sees the seam right side and gets another two.
Yep, Sabonis not a great rim protector. He's more of a body-you-up kind of position defender. And good job by Giannis just to keep pressing the issue. Just keep coming.
Right side take there from Murray, not to...
Twin brother of Chris Murray of the Portland Trail Blazers.
Oh. Giannis looks it off to Brook. Soft hands.
Concentration by both guys, really, but Brook just to keep his eye on the basketball. That thing was a rope.
And Giannis, look at him go. Beats the entire Kings defense.
It's because I've been away, but those finishes around the rim, seems like he's kind of getting that knack back, at least for tonight. I don't recall exactly what happened against the Knicks. Didn't have one of his more efficient games, but he's really doing a great job of finishing through contact at the rim this evening.
Giannis will give it right back to Dame, who gives it right back to Giannis, finds TP in the corner, sets him up, a wide open look.
Minimizes assists. As you're talking, if he's not efficient shooting, he's going to get you 8 to 10 assists in the course of the game.
TP, 2, I should say. I was going to give him a perfect 2 for 2, but he missed the one that I forgot about. 2 for 3 for his 6 points here in the first quarter.
I heard you and Steve talking about how much better he's played as a starter this season.
Yeah. Starter versus a reserve,
Yeah.
which, and the numbers are reversed when you look at Gary Trent Jr.'s numbers. You know,
yeah,
his numbers have been boosted as a reserve.
Off the bench, yep.
So some guys,
Victoria making a case though.
They're fashionable.
Those medically prescribed boots or what? Man, those are sharp.
34-17, the Bucks coming out of that timeout on a 14-2 run. They put that up in about 2 minutes. They did quick work. See how I changed the subject?
You hurt his feet or something? Dude, De'Aaron going right, pull up. Nice job. And this is the spirit that you know, we've talked about earlier in terms of focus defensively on this team. Know who the guys that will hurt you. Unlike the Knicks and Jalen Brunson with his 23-point first quarter, Bucks seem to lose sight of that.
Bobby Portis, largest lead now. Almost a 20-point advantage, sitting at 19. Here's Dame back to Giannis, that long stride. He takes it in left side. Giannis with a great start, 13 points.
I'll say, caught that defense kind of in between. That long stride, you didn't know whether he was going to pass or finish. And he just allowed the defense to commit before making his decision. He's
definitely in attack mode here in the first quarter. Now the lead is 21. A.J. Green, pump fake, sidestep. Oh, the crowd wanted that one back. Fox running into a wall and trying to set up Trey Lyles.
His hands don't allow him to get into a rhythm. He's a guy that can put up the huge numbers, not Trey Lyles.
Giannis again doing a little bit of everything. Now his third assist, this time finding Bobby in the dunker.
It's incumbent upon you off the ball. Bobby Portis that time in the dunker area to make yourself available, because they're going to send 2-3 bodies at Giannis every single time.
40 points the Bucks have put up. It ties a season high for first quarter points. And a loose ball foul.
Celtics at full strength with Porzingis and Tatum and Brown and Holiday and the whole.
Yeah, they're full strength. Now Fox has A.J. Green going down to the court and then makes good on the bucket.
Anything to get your attention, that will.
Giannis, that'll get your attention. The Bucks tie a season high.
And Trey Lyles, they're starting to have a little, you know, hand-to-hand combat action going inside against each other, little trash talking.
Ryan Rollins with the miss in the corner. Bobby Portis, corner shot, drains it, and a new season.
The Kings team had just been giving up just under 107 points per 100 possessions. during this win streak. Their defense had been next level. Held the Celtics up to 100 points per possession.
That latest, Bobby, went on a 3 at 2, so still a season high for points in a quarter, but 44 points. In the final few seconds, let's see what Giannis can do. He's already put up 15.
But you talked about it earlier. This has been great ball movement, finding those open shooters, penetrate with a purpose, get a piece of the paint, lift the kick, just like that.
Giannis over to AJ Green.
Like that.
Sinks it. Wow. A 47-point first quarter for the Bucks.
Fair answer.
That's right. He says that prayer every game.
Yeah. And that mid-range is has responded accordingly.
That's right. I think it's fitting. He hit a mid-range to get things going.
Yeah.
First points of the game tonight. All right, so Ryan Rollins, Pat Connaughton, AJ Green, Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez here to begin the second quarter. Try to protect this lead. Keep this momentum going. AJ Green fires. It's his second three-pointer of the night.
Quick. Off the dribble pull-up. Here's our old buddy Jay Crowder on the floor here. Doug Christie pulling out all stops, trying to find something that works.
Kick ball, loose ball. It is the longest win streak in the NBA coming into tonight. Pacers, I think, have won the last 6. That's the next longest. Brook Lopez sets and fires in and out. Here comes Fox, not there. Fox, really the lone starter out there for the Sacramento Kings. The lone starter for the Bucks in this rotation to begin the second quarter.
And it gives you an idea just how displeased Doug Christie was at the production of that starting unit.
Brook Lopez against his old teammate, Jay Crowder.
And just how thoroughly the Bucks were able to dominate that starting unit. So now you just mix things up. You try different things, different combinations. See if you can change the energy and flow of this game.
It's Fox along 2. Herter gives it up. Here's the rookie. It was Devin Carter. Played at South Carolina and Providence.
Son of longtime Miami Heat assistant Anthony Carter.
Yeah, he's now in Memphis, I think.
It is.
Put back there for Bobby.
Improved exponentially, and the Bucks doing a nice job just, you know, in that possession in particular, just working the...
Fox gives it up. Carter is not shy to shoot it. Several big buckets in the fourth quarter in that Boston Celtics win.
And an outstanding on-ball defender.
Pat has more DNPs than he does games played. And he has not can perform when he's getting the opportunity.
All right, Doug Christie's got that starting unit back in there. Now they go to a little bit of a 2-3 zone, trying to disrupt the rhythm, this incredible rhythm the Bucks have created. No problem for Ryan Rollins.
With the little runner, his first points.
Found a seam, exploited, finished. Now the Bucks got a little 2-3 zone action of their own. Seen a lot more zones this season in the NBA.
You feel like you have,
I think so.
that you have?
I think we are. I mean, the numbers, I got to see if it bears out, but seems like teams are trying to go to it as disrupting possessions defensively. A lot of teams were elected to play zone initially.
It's probably like the pass to himself, basically, off the deflection. AJ Green will step back. Two of 4 here for AJ. All 4 attempts coming from three-point territory. DeMar DeRozan trying to body up PC. Sabonis goes back door to Fox.
Those two, they have a great, got to be careful being over-aggressive whenever Sabonis has the ball. I don't care if it's De'Aaron Fox or whomever. That back cut is always a possibility.
AJ Green, another catch and shoot opportunity. Domas Sabonis taking a page out of his dad's book, being an excellent big man passer. DeMar DeRozan leaning in, no shot.
And or contact, especially with a quick athletic cutter like De'Aaron Fox.
And Sabonis trying to free up DeMar DeRozan.
There's a three-point shooting and turn that around.
That's right, we've seen so many different kinds of big comebacks here in the league. With that three-point shot. We've seen some big leads get diminished here even with the Bucks season. 20-point advantage. Largest lead has been 28 here for the Bucks. DeRozan about 15 feet out. Now he's gone back to into Giannis baseline, reverse style. Giannis really efficient here tonight, 7 of 9 from the floor.
And again, those are the shots that he had struggled to finish.
Coming back from his illness.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So that's what it was, coming back from that illness right after the in-season tournament in Vegas.
I remember his first game back was in Indy with their shot attempts, and then going into that timeout, they were 4 of 5.
Riding the back of the mid-range maestro, DeMar DeRozan. Nice job, Dame Lillard. Carter's 5th or 6th game back. He had some shoulder issues and hadn't played a whole lot this year.
He had shoulder surgery and missed the first 34 games, so this is only his 6th game of the season. I got to watch him a little bit when he played for Providence. I was really impressed at what kind of a two-way player that he was.
All bets are off in terms of going by percentages from the three-point line.
Let's see what A.J. Green can generate here. Ellis reaches in. That's his 3rd personal. Keon Ellis has been tasked with defending Dame for a little bit of the first half. And now commits the foul against A.J. Green. A.J., by the way, just 8 of 9 attempts from the free throw line this season. He makes good on the first. Hey, there's another game.
Ben Carroll back in the house, huh?
That's right.
What you don't like to see that here early with the completed roster the Bucks are already looking at that position.
Yeah, no Gary Trent Jr., as we've talked about, out with that left hip flexor strain. Chris Middleton not available tonight. Dame. We need to see him in more off guard looks then. Moving it around his opponent. Yeah, well, Giannis will take it. And it results in that, a quick shot. Yeah, well, we've seen defenses do that against Dame many times here this year.
Trying to throw size at him. You know, and his turnover percentage is a little bit over 11% of his possessions, which is high for him.
A.J. Green. This is his last couple.
Sabonis handle that ball, escape the pressure. Andre Jackson Jr. at 6'11",
240.
240.
DeMar DeRozan hangs, draws.
For the Bucks.
DeRozan will take it right at Brook Lopez, and that time he gets a shooting foul.
The respect of a 20,000-point scorer in this league.
Still got to get used to him wearing that's what you're circling.
Well, he shoots a lot of them, and he shoots them well. That's my point. You know, not down
a high percentage
at a rate of 7th in the league.
You got to get tight with that telestrator circle too. By the way, that was good work by you.
That was like a fingernail telestration thing going on. Kind of pare it down a little bit.
Dame with Fox defending. 4 seconds here to shoot. Dame left side.
Tough shot. Good defense there on Fox.
And Fox blowing past the defense.
So now he's got 11 points here, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. We wind down this first half. So you've done a good job on him, but you've got to continue.
Giannis will hand off to A.J. Short. Ajax gets another opportunity. Shorter shot clock to work with. 7 on the shot clock, but Lopez drives. Little dancing bear gets another bucket.
Well, how many times do you see a pick and roll with Brook Lopez as the primary ball handler and then going in for the finish? Today's NBA.
DeRozan's got 10 second quarter points. That shot in and out. Here comes Giannis. He'll bring it across. He's got Dame on his left side. Sees him, but feeds Doc Rivers.
Lost sight of Dame Lillard on that waivers pass.
Fox again penetrating. 13 points.
To make sure he did not get into the paint for the floater.
And Brook Lopez. That's Murray's first personal. Brook tonight with his 9 points. He's been under double figures for the last 6 games. A.J. Green against DeRozan. We'll go back to the free throw line. Now DeMar DeRozan.
They are 9th in ISO possession.
Makes good on the first. Time for a quick word.
That's what the Kings are starting to do.
Behind the back there to Pat. Giannis with Sabonis defending. Body him up. And he'll get it to go. Body bucket.
And gets the friendly roll in the and one possibility.
About the bigs that has sometimes gone one-on-one against Giannis in the last few games. You start with Wemby. You got Paolo Banchero.
Yeah.
Cat. Now Sabonis. The lead is 19 here for the Bucks after a 47-point first quarter. Three-pointer won't fall for DeRozan. Giannis has got a 19-point first half. 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block.
He already doubled up on the assist for the entire game he had against the Knicks on Sunday.
Yeah, just 2 assists on Sunday. Ryan Rollins, Sarkin. Which is where he played cap.
Credit where credit is due. That man out of Detroit. He's a Detroit guy. Your neck of the woods, huh? Michigander.
That's right. Other side of the state. Claim him. The Bucks.
State's not that big.
It's got like 2 parts, an upper and lower peninsula.
Like Texas, where it's like. Right.
Give it to me, Marcus. Second quarter points for DeRozan is 14.
And you're Upper Peninsula, if I'm not.
Lower peninsula.
You're Lower Peninsula. Well, where's Detroit? What peninsula?
Lower
Detroit?
peninsula.
Okay. All right.
I'll give you a Detroit. I'll show you the hand.
Geography
The
was
Michigan
not my
hand at
strong
halftime.
suit. Geography was not my strong suit.
Pat
But corner
Connaughton.
threes are momentum. The Kings can have one in the halftime.
And the Kings showing some life in the second quarter. They've knotted it up. 28 points. Both teams have scored in the second. Final few seconds. Giannis can't get it. But the 7.
Love it.
I thought you would eat that up.
No, I did. It's kind of caught me off. I wasn't ready for it. All those analytics. But again, it's just coming out. Tough shot. Good deep. Really kind of locked in at the defensive end of the floor.
Same starters here for both of these teams. No Malik Monk available. He's out with a right groin injury. No Chris Middleton or Gary Trent Jr. available for the Bucks. Alley-oop hits Giannis.
About at halftime is Torian Prince misses the steal, but that blitz by the Kings, how to handle it.
They had 2 possessions.
Get blitz. Oh, wait a minute. Let me shut up. Almost finished. God, how can you not get a whistle? Just seemed like too much contact to not have a whistle called. At 41% of Keon Ellis, you got to account for him.
Giannis still not getting the call that he's looking for. Back-to-back possessions. He leaves frustrated and with no buckets. Ellis, offensive rebound, Giannis. Like, I'm frustrated, but okay, I'm going to block your shot.
Hey, hold on. I'm complaining to the officials. Don't shoot now.
Giannis with a monstrous defensive rebound now. Look out. Whoever's defending him here on this next possession.
But even those 2 misses through a lot of contact, I mean, it wasn't like they were bad misses. He was right on the money. Just couldn't get it.
Bucks basketball.
Almost look to go back to that ball screen, let him blitz it, and then look to find that high-low game between Brook and Giannis.
They won't even give him a chance, and Finds got 9 points.
Yeah, that'll work. That's the ticket. Look at Dame poke it away from Lamar, get back to his own.
And Fox trying to size it up. Boy, Ellis has been active, hasn't he? First few minutes of the third quarter, Sabonis tried to throw it.
Job on the crowding of Sabonis by Giannis. Nice.
This time it's Brook to Giannis.
Quick hitter, opposite elbow, quick cut.
They pick and choose their moments to do it, but I feel like we've seen more post-to-post passing.
The little high-low game is something the Bucks have worked on. And the side of that play to give that right-handed passer a better angle, but that time Brook made the pass against his body anyway.
Here's Dame looking for Giannis. Sabonis has had his hands full tonight. 4 seconds to shoot. There's that double team. So Dame puts it up from distance, but an air ball in the shot clock.
Gets De'Aaron Fox like they did a really good job of on a few possessions in the first half.
Giannis jump shot not there. De'Aaron Fox actually missed 3 games of the 7-game win streak here for the Kings. Out with an injury, which also makes this 7-game win streak for the Alice left all alone. He's been looking for that.
Not like De'Aaron Fox at 32%. You could be late rotating to.
Wade Jackson Jr. misses his 3-point attempt.
But they're developing a bad kind of habit here in the second half of not moving the ball like they did in that first half. 29 field goals, 17 assists, 7 guys, as Joe Fuente mentioned. Whatever that stat was.
Like 5 of them.
Yeah,
Take your pick.
Yeah, that showed that they're moving the ball and spreading out the.
Speaking of All-Stars, Giannis getting that one to go. It's interesting, you know, Giannis and you hear the same things about from coaches when they describe those two.
25 a game. Doing a nice job distributing the basketball.
It doesn't have to be a 30-point scorer on this team. Oh, around and around it. Falling outscored 14-9 here to begin the third quarter. AJ short. And we'll head back.
Throw at Giannis in lieu of Domas Sabonis.
Yeah, the first minutes for him. Out of this timeout, AJ over to Giannis, who will test Len.
There you go.
Alley-oop. Try to stop.
Brook Lopez. Brook is his assignment defensively. You've got to exploit that as much as possible if you're the Bucks.
DeMar DeRozan, 24 points. I mentioned he averaged about 21 with the Bulls against the Bucks last year. Above that average now.
Well, nothing you can do about that. Gets to his spot, just elevates up and over.
Two-handed slip. 9 dunks against Orlando. And Giannis picks up another.
Find the range at the offensive end.
Gotta find that aggressiveness that they had in the first quarter. Giannis, that wall, he's forced to give it up back to Bobby. Dame trying to turn the corner, will fire and hit from the baseline.
Passes that are difficult to make.
One and done here for the Kings.
Dame is a professional scorer. Call upon some of that scoring acumen.
Whip pass, Giannis to AJ Green, can't get it. I love it when Giannis passes like that. AJ that time couldn't pay it off. On a little bit cold for AJ standards the last couple of shots that he's taken. Going back to the first half. Kevin Huerter penetrating into the paint and the soft touch. He's got 4 points in his second field goal.
Seems to be a different approach now. Just kind of get into the paint, use your size to elevate up and over. Nice job, Dame.
Giannis behind the back to AJ Green. There's the payoff.
Budenholzer, Doc Rivers doesn't use the 4 squares, the 4 quadrants. But Giannis, because of that experience with Coach Bud.
Assist tally. Here he is with an elbow look. Up against Huerter, steps it back. Shot clock won't reset. 7 seconds to shoot. Giannis loses it. Ball's loose. DeRozan taking it. To Ellis, who's had a few threes. All his points have come from 3-point territory here tonight. Now 3 of 6 shooting after that miss. Ryan Lollins hunting down the baseline.
It's kind of the shot that zone wants you to take. Ryan does a nice job getting to the middle, getting to the free throw line, and they thought he had a pretty good look at a baseline jumper against a 7-footer.
Huerter for 3. He's put up 6 here in the third quarter.
Every time they're close, this close in this quarter, Giannis has had an answer.
And they're going to give him the continuation. PC, oh, Giannis will get it taken.
Chemistry between themselves, Pat Connaughton and Giannis, from the years they spent together.
25 points for Giannis, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, a couple blocks. Giannis pulls up, mid-range jumper.
You know what you love about that? He passed.
Lyles trying to back down AJ over to Len. A bunch of subs here for the Kings as Len puts it back. Lead is 17 here for the Bucks. Largest lead has been 28 in the first half. The Bucks have led the entire way. Gonna give him that. He'll take that. Thank you very much.
Growing each and every possession, shooting a mid-range jumper.
I remember after the Pistons postgame, Giannis said, "I'm literally changing my game." Had like a smile from ear to ear. Rollins' pass is broken up by Len.
Great idea by Ryan Rollins. Better defensive play by Alex Len to get a hand on it. Giannis was wide open at the rim.
Pat Connaughton's turn to defend Lyles, left side. Trey Lyles now with 5 points.
And Trey Lyles has played more than Doug Christie, averaging about 8 minutes a game. That pairing, even though Alex Len is on the court now.
AJ Green's got another 4-3.
That means his teammates are knocking down those open jumpers.
Carter with the triple try. Loose ball. Here comes Rollins. Spinning off, looking for contact. Kings head back the other way. Lyles. Final few seconds of the third quarter. AJ will give it to Giannis to decide what he wants to do. And Len questioning that as well. Giannis will take the three-pointer. Left side. AJ Green, clean-up job, in and out. The tip, not there. Begin the fourth quarter. Marcus Johnson, Lisa Bryant, and Melanie Ricks with you out of the quarter timeout.
The Bucks have been able to put together, and it's been largely due to AJ Green, 16 points off the bench. Great evening for the youngster.
We've seen post to post. How about guard to guard? Posting up. AJ now with 16 points. Taking the pass from Pat Connaughton, who commits the foul. So Pat Connaughton getting more minutes again here today. His game threats. Well, DeRozan had 8 points in that third quarter. He had 14 in the second. Giannis led the way for the Bucks in the third quarter with his 12 points. On the bench here to start the fourth. Jump hook for Bobby, not there. Sabonis.
One more run in them. That didn't happen so much in that third quarter, but cannot allow it to happen here in the fourth.
AJ gives it up to Brook Lopez.
With that, kind of picking and choosing his spots tonight.
Keegan Murray, his second personal. Giannis patiently waits. Now 2 for 2 for Brook. Time for Sabonis tosses it right into a bunch of green jerseys. Slapped away. Fox with the quick hands. And now Fox looking to pay it off with the three-pointer.
It should.
20 points now for De'Aaron Fox. They said he missed 3 games because of an injury.
Here's kind of where you get the sense that that run could happen.
Sabonis put back. We've talked about
under Doug Christie compared to Mike Brown, but their offensive rebounding, second chance points, has improved exponentially. Oh, wow.
And gets hit hard.
You know, excessive motion.
His only other one coming with that 4-point play that he had in the first half.
Mid-range maestro and De'Aaron Fox both. Bucks have got to hold the fort here until Giannis get back on the court.
Ellis looking to drive on Dame, find Sabonis. The three-point territory, takes it inside, and Sabonis.
Especially at this stage of the game, Brook had to close out quickly, and just great footwork and finish by Sabonis on the inside to elude Bobby Portis.
There's those numbers around Dame like we've seen. Brook Lopez, short. Brooke is 1 for 4 from 3. There's Murray. Three-pointer on the way as Alice pursuing the offensive glass. Fox has got a 20-point game. Dame will penetrate. No foul call. And Sabonis will lead the break. To Murray, 4-3. Tonight, Marcus Johnson, Lisa Bryant, Melanie Ricks with you. And the Bucks only have 1 field goal here in the 4th. Make it 2 coming out of that timeout thanks to Dame.
That's that individual effort. We need to see more from Dame. You know, he's such a good offensive player at creating separation off the dribble.
We wondered if Giannis would be back after that timeout. He is, and DeRozan since the first quarter.
I'd start initiating with Giannis, kind of keep the ball out of Dame's hand in terms of ball screens.
Brook Lopez, much needed three-pointer. So Fox in and out to stop the Bucks' need. Giannis with 31 points. Another mid-range.
KD would be channeling his inner Giannis. He keeps shooting like this.
33 points, 10 assists now, and 9 rebounds. 1 rebound off of another triple-double.
As any place on the floor outside of dunking the basketball.
The pretty midi.
There you
Giannis.
go. That midi is so pretty.
All right, 14 seconds to work with here for the Kings. The Bucks looking to D up with 7 seconds here to shoot. Murray. Ellis, jab step up and over Damian Lillard, and that's...
And keep generating some good, solid shot attempts down at this end of the floor.
Giannis 1 rebound away from a triple-double, feeding Ryan Rollins.
To give an open 3 up, contested, late contested. It's Ryan Rollins, to his credit, young fella knocks it down.
11 assists now for Giannis. DeRozan, corner shot for Fox. Not there, here's Rollins with the rebound. Giannis back to Brooke, behind the back. It's one of becoming Giannis's favorite passes to make. There's a triple-double for career regular season triple-doubles and 5 this year.
Makes it look easy.
He's also got 3 postseason triple-doubles, let's not forget.
So a guy his size to be able to pass as effectively as he's able to. It makes him the remarkable basketball player that he is.
It feels like the Kings have been deflated a little bit here offensively. Inside 5 minutes left to play. Dame launches from 3 and hits from 3.
So Marcus, it's good to be home.
Yeah, it is good to be home and to have the Bucks play like this at home as well. Brook Lopez, nice block there on the other end. Here's Dame. You mentioned that Dame time shot that he hit 1 year ago. Stephen Watson mentioning it as well. 1 year ago to the day today against the same opponent, Sacramento Kings, at Five-Star Forum. It was our first Dame time moment in Milwaukee.
What I like that Doc Rivers has done is put Ryan Rollins here in closing time for his defensive effort. That time, nice job against DeMar DeRozan. Forced him into a tough baseline miss.
Trying to talk about closing time, trying to close out the Kings.
And you got enough offense out there between Brooke and Giannis and Dame, and the way Taurean Prince can shoot the basketball.
Ellis, another 3. Kind of taking that role sometimes, but Brooke is in here tonight.
And Dr. likes to go small a lot of times to close out these games.
Dame, another one. Nothing but nets.
Playing off each other on that right side of the floor. Oh, Dame, get out of the way. You know that move.
Time for a quick word. The free throw line with 3 coming. He's made the first 2.
on court, off court, like 13+ points.
It's a great story. He was converted from a two-way to a standard contract. Now, you know, just recently.
He's just worked his way into that situation. Now the Bucks have got to work their way into salting this game away. Nice cut.
Good decision by Rollins.
Yes, indeed.
Work it over to Brook Lopez. Can't finish. Still some time. Giannis stops the clock.
Without a reason.
Yeah, you see Sabonis' numbers. He's one assist off of a triple-double. You know, it's just, we talked about Giannis and Sabonis leads the league. Giannis is fourth.
Rebounding. Yeah, well, I mean, just in rebounding-wise, both are great rebounders.
We got wing stop wing.
Perfect evening, doesn't it?
That's right. Did you scan the QR code? It's right up there, Marcus, on the big screen. These are 5 wings. Ryan Rollins. He's put up a solid game. He
has been really good, Lisa. And again, his defense has kind of gone unnoticed.
In terms of if he has 8 or more assists, the Bucks are 8-2. It's just kind of a good indicator, like we've talked about, with their offensive success.
They play hard. They play aggressive.
I enjoyed that meeting, that second meeting.
What a game! You know, Banchero coming back, fresh off of injury.
He looked like he hadn't missed a beat.
He just came back,
surpassing the 129 they put up against the Pacers earlier this year. It's I think the Magic and the Bucks, both teams match up well against each other. Just pace of play, physicality.
Yeah. Then you got the big superstars and Banchero at 6'10", and his versatility as a player. Giannis presents the same issues.
Robbins out. Mude. Mude, you watched him kind of put up some shots at the practice facility. I think you liked his form, his shooting form. And
yeah, well, they used him when they were trying to get Chris Middleton up to speed, and so he was guarding Chris, going at each other, and he was
on this if they give him a standards contract with AJ Green, another great.
It's so competitive, and down to confidence. Making the most of those chances. This young man with the basketball, a perfect example. Some injuries have slowed him down a bit. And you know guys like that can play. Marjon Beauchamp, but it's whether or not this is the situation we'll get a chance to show that.
Loose ball foul. Getting healthier, playing a little bit better. Toronto on Friday, and then Philly will be coming up next Sunday. Shot clock violation this year. 21-2 run in the first. Helped to build that lead. Mude to Robbins. The dunk attempt not there. And then the Bucks led by as many as 28 in the second quarter. The closest the Kings got since then was to 11. They got to 11 points a couple of times. Intrigue here in the second half.
Bucks maintain composure, move the ball around, find the shots that they want. Ryan Rollins, a great fourth quarter at both ends of the floor. Giannis